everyone. If you're watching us on YouTube and you're enjoying our top quality content creation, then hit that subscribe button now.
Yes, you know we love being content creators, and hitting the subscribe helps us continue all of this.
It's totally free and just takes a quick click of a button, so we have no excuse not to.
Right, it's enough of that. Should we crack on with the pod?
Let's do it, babe. The dad wants to have a little Thomas the Tank.
Oh, okay. My boyfriend...
No.
Who's the man? I'm the man. Who's the man?
scored at Anfield. Now you're scoring again.
Just no. I'm not putting myself in this scenario.
Please, this is golden, this.
This pod.
Trash.
Trash. It's gone. It's gone.
It's absolute trash, this pod. Hello and welcome to the Therapy Crouch with me, Abby Clancy.
Me, Peter Crouch.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you, Treacle?
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Handsome.
Yeah. I'm all good.
What a gorgeous day.
Isn't it?
It's a good day
Beautiful.
today. It's a lovely day
Spring
today.
has sprung.
Spring has sprung.
Yeah.
Lovely day to be inside the podcast studio, sweating your tits off.
I know, yeah. But in our house. Sweating our tits off.
Yeah, it's just this room is the hottest room.
I
Because
know.
of all the glass.
Why is nowhere else like this, though? It's hot.
Honestly, well, we haven't got any of the doors open with the audio as well.
Oh, is that what it is?
And the lights as well, I think.
We're going through the pain barrier for the audio listener.
Yeah, and I hope that you appreciate that.
I think they do appreciate it, do you?
Yeah.
We're going through the mill here.
Through the mill.
Right, babe, do you know what we got now?
What we
So I'm
got?
going to surprise you now. And variety is the spice of life.
Nice.
We've got an
What is
agony
that
ab.
supposed to mean?
Well, it just means that you've got to
Mix
spice
things
it
up, keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh, yeah.
Spring has sprung. We want freshness. We want newness.
Yeah. Nunes.
Newness. I want Nunes.
Nunes.
Isn't that who Sophia fancied Nunes?
I think she did, yeah. She thought it was quite...
Dishy.
Quite dishy, yeah. Before Jota the Slotter myself.
Who's that?
Poor name.
I thought you fancied Alison anyway.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
So what's the special today, Pete?
It's an Agony Abs Special.
So why are we doing an Agony Abs Special?
I don't know why I'm explaining it to you, because you came up with this bright idea. Why are we doing it?
Well, we're doing it because we've just had an incredible influx of agony abs. It's like the nation needs help more than ever. We've been inundated. So we thought we're going to dedicate a whole episode to helping our listeners.
Yes.
Yeah, let me just refresh your memory, mate, of some of the absolute belters that have come off. The birth of a non, Abby thinking it was some sort of Spanish name. Race Day Jack, absolute legend.
Where is that?
Race Day Jack was a hero. He was the guy who blew all his money on the first date and worried that he'd overplayed his success to the new girl and he couldn't keep up the lifestyle.
Maintain
For
the
me,
peep.
everyone in their lives has been a Race Day Jack. I think this is very relatable.
You're like a race day Jack every day.
He pulls out all the stops and he couldn't sustain it.
Nice.
Brilliant though. I love that guy, by the way.
Me too.
Jordan, obviously, the lad who wrote in about an ex who wanted to kink it up in the boudoir.
Is that Jordan who had like those sick fantasies?
Yeah.
No, that was him who went to the S&M thing.
Yeah.
Jordan who had the sick fantasies?
Yeah.
Just what I've just said.
Didn't know he had fantasies. He just went out
S&M is a fantasy, isn't it?
sadomasochistic. That he went to he wore leather on a night out.
Yeah, his bird wanted them to go to a sex club, I think. Well, yeah, I know. His bird wanted them to go to a sex club. He wasn't that sure. And then he was like, she's going to turn up in all the gear. What should I wear? And
So
we
he had all
recommended
the
him a couple
gear
of
on,
leather
yeah.
harnesses or something, didn't we?
I think we've got a picture of that.
Yeah, I think we have as well.
The midwife, the lady who's recently made unemployed from her long-term career.
Oh,
needed
who's
advice.
writing the book?
Do you remember? We had the endometriosis as well, when you opened up about it. And obviously Jeffrey Braithwaite did that whole thing for us where he saw people and helped a load of people.
We still get thank you messages.
That
from
was amazing. You know when you see people that didn't know and they send pictures and they've got a baby.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's incredible.
Isn't it?
Isn't that amazing?
A shout out to Jeffrey Braithwaite, who has helped our listeners and has been so generous with his time and his help. And, you know, as you say, some of these women he's helped us have got babies now. So it's wonderful.
Amazing to see that. Okay, the first one here is from a Spanish person, an anon. I've left my...
So dull, isn't he? Absolutely so dull.
Why am I dull?
Actually, so dull, did you?
Why am I dull?
Put a smile on my face, Pete. Don't worry about that, son.
He puts a smile on mine, but not for the right reasons.
Why?
You're an absolute goon.
Goon. I haven't heard that for ages.
Go on, Goonie.
Goon.
Don't know what you am I supposed to be boring on this pod or what? And how would you like me prefer me to be?
You're perfect the way you are.
Obviously not. I left my dad's house after visiting the weekend and got in my car, and my car's Bluetooth are connected to his phone. The next thing I know, there's moaning playing loudly and my car's radio screen saying, "F***ing hairy, I'll let you figure out the rest."
Oh, I'm imagining it's genitalia.
What subtitles?
Yeah, so it's obviously got the name of the videos come up, you know, on the screen, and it says like you're playing what song. It'll be like fucking Emily Sandé or whatever.
Emily
I don't know
Sandé.
where it came from. But like,
Mate, he's blew
He
himself.
had about 3
He
songs,
blew
didn't she?
himself
Fuck it
up
up.
there. Look,
next to me.
Emily Sandé shuffle. Alexa, Emily Sandé shuffle.
Emily Sandé?
She
That's
must have
a
been on in the
bloody...
car
Where have
before.
you
She
pulled
must have
that?
been on the car before, I swear.
Is that what you play?
No, I play Adele. I'm in
I
that
love
type of mood.
Adele. Adele. God, we've got a new radio station, haven't we, that we're listening to?
Freaking hell.
Magic Soul.
Are you on Magic
No,
Soul?
I'm on Magic, but not Soul.
Oh,
Oh, what is it? Like
Whoa.
Smooth FM and Magic had a baby.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! No, it's like it's like old soul music, but like
not all old.
not all of the some come pretty current, but
It's Magic Soul, but I've got a little pad in the car now because for my 40th, I'm compiling a playlist.
Nice.
So because I can never think of a song.
Oh, like a
No,
writing pad, you mean?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
not an iPad.
No, I thought you meant like a pad as in something to like press.
No, and I'll just like write the song down. So when I've got like the perfect playlist.
That's a good idea, that.
it's got-
Although I do want Simply Red, but Pete saying no.
Pete saying no. That's not a normal request.
Yeah.
It is.
Did
I
we
wanna
discuss this? We're going to try and get you Simply Rouge or something.
Yeah, but I want to sing a duet with Simply Red on my 40th with Judas opening.
yeah.
Judas is the warm-up act.
You said you could.
Okay, let me finish this. I'm about to be sick. I said bye and was packing my car for about 5 minutes before getting in the car, and he obviously started busting out in that time. I've been avoiding his. What the hell? Oh, I don't understand what I'm sort of
So the
saying.
dad's phone is
Dad's connected to her car, and the dad's gone and put pornography,
She's gone. And he's
it's
gone.
connected. So the dad's been chomping at the bit for her to leave, so we can have a little.
Oh, and his
Hank?
car, his phone's connected to the car.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I've been avoiding his calls since.
The dad
How
wants
do
to
I
have a
look-
little Thomas the Tank.
Oh, okay. How? Oh right, yeah. He's been watching. He's been caught. How do I look at my dad in the eye and tell him I've caught him?
Fucking don't tell him. For
No,
starters.
I think
what are
she
you gonna,
just-
what are you going to gain from that?
She needs to just erase that out of her memory.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It just needs to be.
At your age, Dad.
old
I just
people
don't know.
Thomason, no.
Choking the chicken, are you? Can you imagine how much he's being like that to it? Oh, you better get off now, love. Got to beat the traffic, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? Dad, it's 2 o'clock on a Sunday. What traffic?
That's just gross.
Oh no!
Oh, that is minging that, innit? But I wouldn't broach that subject.
No, you just got to. That's just got to be swept under the
It's just going to
carpet.
be buried, that one. Absolutely buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite often you say like, a problem half is a problem shared. No, problem shared is a problem half.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got that wrong. But no, not in this circumstance. This gets brushed firmly under the carpet.
Yeah, never spoken
And
about
I
never
think she
speak
needs
of
to
it
go and see Tim, get hypnotised, get it erased from her memory.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
There's nothing worse than thinking about parents in
No,
that
don't
way.
even say it. No, I don't want to think about that.
Just no.
Let's move on quickly.
Yeah.
Hi, Abs, Pete and Ross. Major cringe fest inbound, but rest assured, all names have been changed to ensure this never gets back to me. Making myself want to vom just writing it. I don't know how to say this, but I'm going to anyway. My boyfriend.
No. No.
Wow. My boyfriend moans his own name during sex.
Who's the man? I'm the man. Who's the man?
No, that's not his own name. Is he going
Not
like,
mine.
Peter?
What? His. Last night, right as he peaked, he whispered, "Oh yeah, Josh, you are so fucking good."
Oh.
I froze. Was I there? Was this a solo mission? Was I just an accessory to Josh's personal achievement? I love him, but I'm one orgasmic self-high five away from a full-blown identity crisis. It isn't the first time either. I'm honestly too mortified to even ask my girl's advice because I know it will spread like wildfire because I'd do the exact same to them. Please help. Well, babe, I don't even know where to start.
I'm just imagining him catching himself in the mirror. Josh is the man.
It's like American, what's his name? American Psycho?
Jeffrey, what's his name? Jason Bateman or something?
Yeah.
No.
Patrick Bateman.
Well, how would you feel if I went like, oh, Peter.
Get in there, son.
Get in there.
Scored at Anfield. Now you're scoring again.
Just no. I don't like talking about this. I'm not putting myself in this scenario.
Please, this is golden, this.
It's like if people look in the mirror while they're doing it.
It's put me on edge.
Me too.
Put me on.
My toes are like that.
Do you think he's wanting to have sex with a man?
I think he's wanting to have sex with himself.
I reckon he's just having himself massively. And he's got like, and he's looking at himself in that manner and going, God, what a geezer. Look at me.
What a shagger.
Top shagger.
I can't say that.
It is putting down. His own girlfriend. Let's be honest, his own girlfriend can't even speak to her mates because it's so embarrassing.
It's just so wrong, but I reckon there's a lot of people who do that.
Oh, yeah. Because you can't say your own name.
No, you can't.
Like, what the hell? Like, come on.
Yeah, I think she needs to raise that with him. Just go, what the is that about?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
No, I think she just needs to say to him, sorry, last night, you made me physically sick.
No, I wouldn't say that because then that's like, you can't, the thing is, you got to have a bit of tact about how you approach the bedroom stuff, I think. If you say that, that's going to put him off shagging. I'd just be like, oh, I'm not super into that thing. You know, when you're saying your own name, you can't go, that makes me fucking sick. He's never going to want to shag it again.
No, maybe not physically sick, but I just think.
No,
like,
I'd say that to you.
I know you would.
I'd absolutely.
There'll be no diplomacy over here. She'd stop right there and go, what? Pardon, what was that?
Get out.
What on earth was that?
But I just don't think I could actually have sex with him again. Like, if you said that, that would be like splitting up territory for me.
I feel like you're allowed to kind of explore, aren't you? You know what I mean? Like, say, if I said, oh, what about this? You go, no. I think you should be able to do that and be comfortable enough to do that. But I just think saying your own name is just not one of those things.
No, it's not.
I just think it's not on the list. It can't be on anyone's list.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but some people might like it. Be like, the girl might be like, oh, tell me, who are you?
Say my name. Say my name.
Say your own name. Some people might dig it, actually.
Well, you know what? You might.
Different strokes, different folks. Who are we to judge?
We can't judge.
If she's not happy, it's her life as well, so she's got to
not
say.
Happy, yeah.
She's got to
she
say.
needs to broach that, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
You can't let that go on.
So what we telling her to say?
Listen, Josh. Call up pointers from last night.
Just want a quick debrief on last night's antics.
Keep your mouth shut, future.
Josh, you're on fire. God,
Talking about yourself in the third person's got to stop.
Who's the man? I'm the man. I'm the man.
One of the greatest emails we've ever had, I think, in my opinion. Really enjoyed that.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey, Pod Squad, love the podcast and all the outrageous advice you give out. So I'm hoping you can help me double team my husband on the shame train to get him to change his dirty ways. Basically, my husband refuses to see an actual doctor. He thinks I am one. He comes to me with weird rashes, mysterious lumps, and one asked me to just Google how to stitch a deep cut last week. He sent me a close-up photo of his arse. What do you think of this? What do I think? I think I want a divorce and some bleach for my eyes. Looking at his hemorrhoids is not just the pile of fun he thinks it is, and I need to know how to get him to change his ways.
A lot of men don't like going to doctors.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Certain generation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my dad doesn't get. He's never even taken a paracetamol.
Mm-hmm. I would be comfortable showing you something, but I actually, because I know you're good. What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking of every time I try and look at you, pick you and look at you close up, you tell me to go away.
No, but that's when you're trying to hurt me.
That's invasion, though.
Yeah,
if he
no,
comes
you know,
to you
like,
and says, like,
when you're attacking me
if you're
with
fucking his eyebrows like that.
Yeah, she'd like all
Which
of a
I
sudden.
need to do before
I'll
we go
just
on
be
holiday.
sitting there watching a film, and I'll just see a little like finger come and rip an eyebrow out while I'm not even expecting it, and then all of a sudden
I need
like,
to
I
do
think she's
your
coming over
eyebrows
for a
before we
kiss.
go away.
I feel like she's coming over for a kiss. And she'll come and like, and I think, oh, this is lovely, this. And then she'll get closer and closer, and then start squeezing my nose really hard.
God, that's rough.
Do you know what I mean? That's not nice. But I think if I had an actual problem, like a problem, I would show you.
I'm quite good at the old Dr. Lark.
You are, yeah.
And do you think girls are a lot more comfortable going to the doctors as well? For some
It can be scary though, because sometimes, obviously, some people are getting answers they don't want to hear. But I think early diagnosis of things is so much better than cure.
I mean, piles to your missus. I don't want to be showing me.
I think that might be a doctor's
I think that is a
situation. I wouldn't want to show you a pile.
Pop that in for us, will you, love?
Yeah.
Yeah, but pregnant women get piles all the time.
Add that to the list.
They do.
I know.
It's just a thing.
I'm aware.
Your mate had them, didn't he?
At your wedding.
You'd show me everything, wouldn't you?
Well, I wouldn't.
Problem.
Pile.
I wouldn't show you a pile.
Sure, I've rubbed pile cream on you.
God,
Preparation H.
my mum has.
Pretty sure I have.
My mum gave me a rubber ring and put me in a lukewarm bath.
Age 23.
Sit on that. Yeah.
No, like you would. What I'm like being serious now. I think you would show if you had a problem. You would show me anything.
Yeah.
And I think because you're just getting a second opinion from the partner that you love, and before you go to the doctors, obviously go to the doctors. But I think you're just getting an opinion from someone that.
But we're probably too comfortable.
No,
with
but
each
also
other.
the thing is, I imagine Pete, you would do that on the a bit of an odd occasion, like not too many complaints. But if he's going he's a bit of a hypochondriac.
not every week,
What do you think of
yeah.
this? Me fungal infection.
That's a
What do you think of
bit
this? What do you think and stuff that you don't want to say? That's a bit different.
Yeah,
than you getting a
agreed.
rash once a year and going, babe, do you think I need to go to the doctors?
Yeah.
Do you know what I
You're
mean?
fine getting your corn cut out in front of me.
How are your bunions big?
He has a corn
He's a
guy
killer.
come round. Doctor to cut his corn off every Sunday just as I bleach the kitchen. Fucking corn juice everywhere. Drives me mad.
It's hard to walk on it.
How is that, by the way? Is it hurting?
It's like it needs doing actually.
You need to get it
Expect
done
some
before we
corn
go
juice
away.
this Sunday. Because basically, I'll run on my nails and I need to get cut out.
Yeah.
I've got curly feet like that.
No judgments, Pete. Everyone gets corns.
I know.
Bunions. Very good.
Okay, all right, but I think he loves you and he just wants a little bit of help. But if it's too much, like if he's doing it all the time, he's got to tell him to nip it in the bud. Big stuff. Come to me with the big
You should
stuff.
just say, I'm not a doctor.
Exactly right.
We've got a couple of call-ins as well, but before we do that, I'll give you one more. Hey, Pete, Abbey and R. Ross. I couldn't think of a more apt podcast to write in with my recent dating horror story, which will become apparent as you read on. My girlfriend's dad is a therapist. Cool, right? Wrong. Because I've just found out she's been telling him everything, every fight, every embarrassing moment, even details about our sex life. Last weekend at Sunday dinner, he looked me dead in the eyes and said, performance anxiety is a lot more common than you think it is, mate. I want to die.
You need someone with the Josh.
Dad.
We are just under a year in, and I knew his occupation, from the start, as well as the fact they shared a lot, but this takes the biscuit, surely. Do I dump her or accept that I now have a mandatory therapy sessions over a roast dinner?
But why is she telling her dad like
New age families though? Have you seen that
Really?
Sex Education? They're all like this, like Gillian Anderson. She's the mum, isn't it? And she's like a bit too. Might be a bit like that vibe, mightn't it?
I think it's good to talk within families, but I wouldn't want to know like any sexual details.
But like performance anxiety, is that like you can't get
Impotence.
erections sometimes?
Yeah.
So, but like, what if, like, what? How would you even broach that to your dad? Imagine you saying to your dad, Pete can't get it up again. He'd fucking destroy
What a
me.
nightmare.
He'd rip me to shreds.
He'd rip you to shreds. But I
And he'd
wouldn't,
tell everyone in the pub.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
I wouldn't say anything like that to my dad. I even felt embarrassed telling my dad I was pregnant because, like, kind of subconsciously a bit admitted that I had sex.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
I don't think that's fair because it's like it's one thing having her own therapist, but like the fact it's her dad,
but I would
his family, and he's got to see him.
Some families are weird though, you know. I remember one of our cousins, John. He was dating this bird, and then he got introduced to the family, and she was like, "Oh, I'm just running upstairs to get changed." Chatting away to the dad on the couch. The girl comes down, and they were like mid-20s, early 30s. She's stalkers. Starts chatting to her dad in front of me, John, who's just clothed. She's stark bollock naked. Sits on her dad's knee, naked, like to look at something, like to go, no, daddy, like this. And then like goes and gets changed. Then he obviously jibbed her like the next day. But some people are fucking weird.
Not good.
Whoa. So lots of process there.
Pizza quite enjoyed that story.
So what was it?
Yeah, wow. I mean, there's a lot. I find that hard.
There are plus point. You know, it's hard. Obviously it's hard for the guy because, you know, that's quite invasive. And if he thinks he's in a safe space in a relationship and he doesn't want certain things to be shared. But I also do think it's healthy to have a relationship. I know the dad's a therapist, but, you know, as parents, we encourage our kids to, you know, talk to us.
Ask me anything.
Ask me anything. So I say to them.
It's definitely like I
Obviously, I don't want to know. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Want details. But
do you know what I think? Because it's good to talk, right? And a dad has a great relationship with his daughter. She's telling him everything, right? Which is probably what you want as a parent, to be honest, right? So she should say to the dad, look, we're going to continue to talk, if that's okay, but obviously you can't bring it up to him.
Yeah, it's not
ever.
fair.
Yeah.
It's just that it's the patient...
Just confidentiality.
Confidentiality, right?
Yeah, but
Even if it's your daughter, it should be confidential.
It's also like he won't trust his girlfriend then either.
Oh, mate, she'll be getting legged there, definitely.
Well, the thing is, I think, you know, that situation...
But she could potentially think... I'm trying to help, like, because she could go to a dad. We don't know how what context this is in.
Can you still get a stiffy?
No.
Can you just have a word to Josh?
Josh, why is he called Josh? Why is everyone called Josh now? No, what she could say, Dad, do you mind if I pick your brains about something? You know, I'm a bit worried about Josh. You know, you know what, and he couldn't. You know what? She could have said it like that. And then the dad could have, and she could have been looking for reassurance from her father. And the dad was like, you know, don't worry about it. It does happen.
But he's trying to reassure the lad, Josh. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it's coming from a nasty place.
No, I know.
He's trying to say, look, it happens to everyone.
I don't think she's done it in a nasty way either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think any of them have been nasty. In actual fact, they're just trying to help him out. But he obviously feels embarrassed, and rightly so. You would do, you know, looking at your dad over a roast dinner, knowing that he knows things about you that you shouldn't.
We tried popping a digit up there. Always helps me.
What, down the end?
No.
Oh.
No, you fucking idiot.
Oh my God. This pod is
trash.
It's trash. It's gone. It's gone.
It's absolute trash, this pod.
Oh, this is funny though.
We need to move on from impotence.
Okay, shall we? I believe I've got a couple of phone calls.
I knew this is going to be a cracker of pod. Oh, God. It's the people out there. There's so much going on.
This is the nation.
There's so much going on that we don't know about. Just amazing. Oh, right. Should we get some phone calls?
Yes.
Speak to some of these humans.
Yeah.
Some of these weirdos.
Right, babe. Agony Abs here. We're going to help someone live again.
Oh, I love these.
Yes. The person we're helping is called Rachel.
Okay.
All right.
Rachel, howdy.
Bring it on.
I feel like we're on This Morning. Gonna hear that?
Hey.
This is Capital. Are you in it to win it?
I wish.
I'm joking. I was just thinking that ringtone. It makes me think of that. How are you, Rachel?
I'm good, thank you.
Hello, Rachel. You all right?
Hello. I wasn't actually expecting to see you straight away, to be honest.
Rachel, I believe you've got a weekly wine for us.
Yes, a few.
Ooh.
Oh, he sounds great.
They're all about my other half as well. So you know.
I gathered that. Go on then, fire away.
So why is it? I mean, you might relate to this. Why is it that you're in a relationship, you to be the one that does all the meal for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
One person in the relationship does the meals for the rest of their life.
Why is that, Pete?
Yeah, and you have to meal prep. You have to work out what you're eating, and
Yeah.
then you've got to buy the stuff, and then what really gets my goat is then you'll go, oh, I don't want that. I don't fancy that.
Yeah. I feel you, sister. Do you know what happens in my house? Let me just set the scene. So when we're not doing therapy crouch and we're doing our work separately, before I go to work, I have to make sure, plan someone to take the kids to school, pick them up. I need to make sure that I've done the food shopping, so there's food in for the fridge. I also plan and prep the meal. When Pete goes out the door for work, he just walks out the door. He's got no regard to who's picking the kids up, who's making the dinner, is there even anything in for dinner, who's packed the kids' bags, who's got the uniform ready. Why is this, Pete?
Rachel, do you want to get on board with that one as well?
Yeah, that other wine. It's why does he get up, get himself ready, off to work, and then he's there. Well, he leaves the house about 6:15. I've got to get up, get myself, do the lunches, make sure they've got their reading diaries and whatnot, and they're going to, got to get them to the reminders.
Yeah.
And then I have to sit in the traffic and get to work late.
I know. It's totally unfair.
That must be hard on him getting up at 6:15 though.
Shut up. I was about to say that's a bloody lie. We're up early in this house, but I do think there needs to be, it's kind of just taken for granted that, women just slip into, well, every woman I know kind of just slips into that role. And, it shouldn't be the case. We should have, you do make a daddy omelette. Pete does make a thing called a daddy omelette. It sounds a bit pervy, but it's not. It's just an omelette made by
Daddy.
the dad. I don't call him daddy. The kids do. But that's all you do to contribute.
Food wise, I could be better, but in our relationship, Abby's the better cook, so we would prefer a nicer dinner, and I think the family appreciate what you do for us. I'm saying you, Rachel. I'm sure you do very well in cooking for your family.
I hope so. Sometimes it feels like a task though, when like they go, oh, I don't want that tonight. Oh, I don't fancy that. It's my favourite. And you're like,
do you know what you should just say to him? Listen, love, you're getting what you're given.
Yeah.
That's what you should just say. Do you know what? A good friend of mine, she actually was so fed up of being taken for granted for in the home. She's got 3 kids and a husband. She just booked a holiday on her own and just left. She left for a week.
I might do that one day.
She turned her phone off. The whole house went to pot. The husband was having a heart attack, feeding the kids, getting them ready for school, packing the bags, cleaning up. And he's never done it since. So I think that could be you should keep that in your locker for later if it doesn't change. Yeah. But I think, what's the solution here?
Well, I think the holiday sounds great. Go with that one. I think, listen, maybe just mention it to him. I always think we talk about this podcast. It's good to talk it out.
Yeah.
Say how you feel, and if that's not happening, then take yourself on holiday.
Yeah, maybe they could do the weekly meal plan together and just go like, well, on a Monday we're going to have shepherd's pie. On a Tuesday we're having lasagna. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
don't like either of them.
We do try, but there's always something else. Oh, we'll do that later.
Yeah, of course. I think
we need to do it now, don't we?
Yeah, I think a good old fashioned sit down with a cup of tea or a glass of wine, talk it out, and say, look, I feel unappreciated. I want to, share these roles a bit more, and go from there.
Well, good luck with it, Rachel.
Yeah, Pete, can I just say really quickly?
Yeah.
My other half is a big Liverpool fan. My 7-year-old son.
Oh.
He's just sort of started to know who you are, and when he scores a goal on his Saturday football, he does the robot now.
No way. What's his name?
Jack.
Oh, we've got a Jack.
Yeah. So, all right, Jack. Yeah. Listen, mate. I'm just. Hopefully, your mum lets you listen to this podcast. But I'm saying, keep the football up and keep doing the robot, mate.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, nice to hear from you, hon.
And you.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That is a kind of standard dilemma in households. You know, we women, like it was Mother's Day. You know, one of my best friends, on Mother's Day, her husband lied in, had a lie-in. She got up with all the kids.
You give it a bit of peace and quiet, you mean?
No, made all the breakfast for the kids. And then he didn't even book anywhere to take her out for dinner.
Yeah, well.
For lunch.
Yeah, that's no good.
You know, it's one day a year where we women, mothers, feel should be appreciated and valued and worshipped.
Yeah. I don't think you were, weren't you? That day? Were you happy with your Mother's Day?
Well, I was, but I planned the whole thing. I was made up with it because I planned it all. Oh, where's my present, by the way?
We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay.
You said
really
I had a
do.
present coming?
Yeah, well, it's on its way.
It's en route.
Right, let's have another dial-in, shall we, babe?
Let's do
We
it.
like these, don't we?
Yeah.
Anything could happen. Name's Ellie.
Bell.
Hi.
Hey, Ellie, it's Abbey and Pete.
Hi, you okay?
Hey, Ellie, you all right?
How are you, my love?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you.
So where are you
The
calling
sun's
from,
shining,
Elle?
good mood. Manchester.
Woo!
Nice. What's talk to us, Ellie. What's going on? You got an agony ab for us?
I do. So basically, just recently, I'd say failed situationship. And one of them to be fair, I didn't realise it was a situationship. but
So
we were
what
probably
exactly
seeing each
is a situationship before we go on?
Well, do you know what? We've just been talking about this. I would say it's probably like, I know they're not really a label on anything, but from one side, you think there's going to be something that makes sense.
Is that your side? Do you think there's going to be something?
I thought there was, yeah,
So you want a boyfriend and he's talking more like friends with benefits kind of vibe?
which I'm aware of, yeah. But it was really sad, really, because I just feel we got on so well, and it was literally a copy and pasted version of each other. But I mean, it didn't end badly, really. But I think it's just more like I'm 30 year and I'm very much like a family. Like I've got a massive family. All my sisters have kids. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting a bit nervous because when's it going to be my turn?
Oh, and how old are you, Elle?
I'm 28 now, but I'm 29 October, so I am 30 next year, which makes me feel sick.
Oh,
Well, I wish I was 30.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? I think when things like this happen, I think it's always for a reason. There's definitely someone better out there.
Reason me, am I the problem?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God! Don't be so ridiculous. No, listen, you sound great. And
Honestly, I'm so fun.
you sound fun.
But the thing is, like, these stupid boys, like, they think they can have it all and not commit. You know,
So true.
it's not fair. It's not nice. Prick.
Yeah, what a knob. Yeah, you need to. Yeah, don't be worrying about it. I think just you've got to just have fun. You're still very young.
Absolutely. And you know, don't settle. Don't settle. You know, obviously you would have liked that one to work out. It didn't. So there's going to be someone better out there for you. And just make sure you keep your standards high. Don't take no shit. And still be you, be fun. And the right guy, you will attract the most perfect guy. If your attitude is, you know, as you are, great, loads of fun, lovely family girl, then the right guy will come. But don't be worrying about aging or stuff like that.
I have polycystic ovaries, so I literally, that's a panic every day as well. But I mean, I will take it on. I just feel like positive mind.
Absolutely.
Leave the time wasters alone. But yeah.
Ross, have you got any advice? You've been in a few situationships.
Shut the well, maybe we could reach out to our listeners and see if there's any singletons out there wanting to get into more than situationship.
Exactly.
She's a good northern girl, and where are you from? Stocky P?
No, from Middleton, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
So let's create a little wish list, Elle. What is on your wish list for your ideal partner?
Right, they've got to be funny, silly. Not afraid to get on karaoke.
You're basically describing Peter here.
I like it.
A copy and pasted version of Pete.
Okay.
But hung like a donkey.
Yeah, but hung like a donkey. Pete, you're out.
That'd be my dream.
Okay. Well, we will put it out to our listeners, and we're going to find your Mr. Right. Do you have any?
Thanks, guys.
Is there anything on the list? Looks wise, say like I have a 6'5" minimum.
6'5" minimum. I go for that.
No, that's very important to me.
I'd maybe say definitely taller than me. I mean,
How tall are you?
I'd say I'm about 5 foot.
5 foot how much?
Oh, no, a bit smaller actually. 5'3", 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
5'4". I don't know how tall I am.
Okay, so we're looking for someone taller than 5'3" with hair.
Yeah.
Who's funny,
Yeah.
kind, and loves a bit of karaoke and is ready to commit.
And they've got to have more than size 8 feet.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
God, yeah,
Sam,
I
you're
can't be doing with small feet.
No, not on a man anyway.
No, definitely not. Like I wish my feet were smaller because they're so big, but a man with small feet is just it's just a no.
Yeah, it's a no.
We had men
I'm a
in the
size
room here, didn't
3,
we?
so
We
I'm size 3 foot, so why wimp?
Ross, what size are you?
12.
yeah, no, we had Sam behind the camera, but I looked at his feet. Well, no.
We've got two of our producers in with us now, and they were in until the feet size.
Oh, are they single?
Jamie's perking up here.
Okay, well, we're going to find him, so don't you worry. We're going to, listeners, if you're listening, if you think you fit the bill, let us know, and we will set you up with gorgeous Ellie from Manchester.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Okay, right, thanks for calling
Cheers,
in.
Ellie.
Ta-ra, love.
Lots of love.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's exciting. God, I love that. I think we can definitely find her a guy.
100%.
She sounded great.
She did. Proper northern lass. I like
What
it.
is wrong with these guys who want to, like, you know,
After cake and eat it.
have the cake and eat it?
I always think that these apps, it's like, it's an addiction. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's
Addiction
like,
to what?
there's always like, you always think in your head there could be something else. It could be better. Do you know what I mean? And back in the day, you found a good girl, you stayed with her. Do you know what I mean? You don't go, what if there's another one? And just all these options.
And another one.
Do you know what I mean?
Big Joe, or his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
God, Fat Joe.
Big Pud.
Big Pudding.
Here's another one.
And another one. Isn't that, who's that one? That's not, isn't that Pitbull or something?
No.
What does Pitbull do?
Because, da
No, he says
the
something.
luce di carrara.
What does Pitbull say something to
It's
me?
Mr. Worldwide. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Umba. Yeah, that's how I sing it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone would say umba. Yeah.
I mean, it's just what is going on in the world, eh?
Yeah.
Here's another one. Who is that? It's Big Joe,
And another
isn't
one.
it?
Is it Fat Joe?
Fat Joe, Big Pun.
Yeah.
What about Derulo?
Yeah.
No, not
Yeah, but you
Hayden.
got Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
They always have that little thing, don't they? Do you remember back in the day as well? What was the fella who used to produce all the big music videos?
All right.
Nah, produced. Do you remember?
Oh, Steven Spielberg.
Dark Child.
Oh, Dark Child.
Is that right? Dark Child. Yeah.
Dark Child. Say my name. Say my name.
Yeah.
Dark Child, nah.
I think it was Dark Child. It was used like Dark Child used to be at the end of the.
He did Holler, didn't he, Dark Child?
Yeah. It's
one of my favourite songs,
It was always in
Holla.
the songs, wasn't it?
Dark Child.
Nice.
It's like Central C goes, all right.
All right.
I love that. All right. I always sound like him, I think.
All right.
All right. I enjoyed that. Hopefully we'll set her up with a nice fella. So listeners, if you're listening, write in.
Get on our Ellie.
Get on.
No, don't do that.
Good God. Wow. Okay. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we just going to name all pervs Josh now, by the way?
Yeah.
No, there's plenty of other Joshes
Joshua.
out there that don't say their own name during sex. Okay. Hi, Abbey and Pete. A bit of background context on this is probably needed. I live in a fairly small, close-knit village in North Yorkshire where everyone seems to know everyone and has a strong community vibe.
Nice.
In my early to mid-20s, I was dating a girl from my village, but we both moved down to the Big Smoke with each other to join the rat race. Unsurprisingly, our relationship wasn't the fairy tale we had envisioned it to be. We ended about a year later on awful terms. So I went home recently to see the family, where I received the excellent news that my long-time singleton dad has just started dating someone. Great, right? Wrong. The new lady happens to be none other than my ex-girlfriend's mum.
Oh, the mum? I thought it was going to be the girlfriend.
Well.
The mum's fine.
Do the maths. If this continues, I could end up with step-siblings with my ex. We could be at Christmas dinner as a family. How do I shut this madness down before I end up on some dodgy internet forum about it?
Yeah, that when you look at it like that, it's a bit funny. But it's okay, the mum, surely.
And also, if you're living in the Big Smoke and your dad's in Yorkshire, you're not going to see them, are you? Often.
No, but like, well, if they get serious, end up marrying, like...
You've shagged your sister.
We're supposed to be helping, not making up rhymes for them.
Classed out.
I mean, I don't know how much help that Agony Ab was, to be honest. I think we just ripped him, didn't we?
I think he needs to just chill out. Let his dad live his life.
Yeah.
Really? Come on. Like, imagine you split up with someone, you hated their guts. You think, right, that's it, I'm moving back to Yorkshire, I can't stand her. And then bang, you know, your dad's with the mum.
It's not ideal. Like, I would say it's not
an
ideal.
absolute shocker.
It's not ideal, but it sounds better to me because I thought it was going to be the girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, so the blow was softened for me
I get you.
by the fact it was the mum. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it is a bit close to home.
Yeah. But the thing is, he's in a small frigging Yorkshire village. There might not be that many fish in the sea. Do you know what I mean?
Not many options.
Yeah. I just think you're in London. It sounds like you're still in London. He's in Yorkshire. You might have to see him once. Crack on, innit?
Yeah, I think so. And just to say, look, just to let you know, Dad, under no circumstances am I ever meeting the daughter.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm not doing all those drunk rimbos.
Never. So, you know, that's totally fine. I'm glad you're happy. But just keep us separate. I think if you say hello to the mum and all that.
If they were going out as kids, is that like... And they both don't like each other anyway.
Yeah.
They just don't see each other again. Yeah. I think you can make that work.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I feel exhausted after this.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's been some highs, there's been some lows, and there's been Josh in the mirror.
He wasn't in the mirror, he was screaming his own name.
Probably looking at him in an only.
Yeah, we should maybe set him up with the guy who locks his own ensuite. Better time.
Highly ensuite. Forgot about him. Well, listen, remember, guys, if you're listening to this,
Keep them coming.
Your quirks are very entertaining. We've got our own, of course. You know, it's good.
Variety is the spice of life, though, Pete.
You know, and the fact that we're all different. I feel like I'm Jerry Springer just summing it up.
Montel. Still love Montel.
Oh, I've got Montel. Wow, I've got the giggles now. Okay, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.